Hello everyone, welcome back to again on my YouTube channels and on Facebook. To the front of you again, I have sitting here taking a new topic from the book of 10th class, and that book name is here Footprint Plot. With which topic about today I have to make out the front of you. That topic name here the heart driver. That is very steppy sort of the story, but that is very hilarious sort of the story from the book of 10th class. The student who is reading 10th class, first of all, I would like to tell to my all dear student, you must watch this video closely. If you will watch this video heedfully to completely part of that, then really you will feel to very comfortable for speaking, for making communication with each other, because mostly students may be thinking about how to make to very good communication skill, how to make to very effective speaking. Such kinds of a meter in almost minds of the students may be moving. I am telling of you, if like this meter that is going inside of our minds for improving our communication skill. Otherwise, if you're wanting to speak to very well of all those kinds of the thing, whatever that is going inside of our mind, then I am just saying to you, please every day you listen some videos in English to English. If you listen of some video concept in English to English from that in your minds, it will have lots of the sentences, and also in your mind there will have lots of the what vocabulary. If in your mind will have lots of the glossary, then really you will feel very coziness the back for talking of any kinds of the meta inside. And if you will not listen of any kinds of English video, then really for some time you will feel what hurting, you will feel what hobbling the back for talking. You will start to stutter, you will start to think of that what to speak, not to speak. Like this meter automatically will start to come in your mind, and you will be falling exactly in very big investment. I am telling of you, you will not have to go exactly on the bottom of any suspense. You will have to live exactly in neat and clean mind. If you live exactly in nifty mind, and if you speak of any kinds of a matter like of natty, like of successively, like of expansively, then there will not come of any errata. Before speaking, you will have to meditate, you will have to ponder what am I going to speak, that about I am speaking like of any ponder sentences, like of any curious sentences, such kinds of a matter. About before speaking you will have to think well, after that you will have to speak. Then so really I am telling of you, by you, really I am telling of you, by you it will not be spoken of any error. Exactly by you that all kinds of the thing will be spoken very nice, and you will feel to yourself that means I have lots of the grace, I have lots of the patience for making communications with any person. Like this matter will start to come automatically in all of your mind, and whenever you will get of any opportunity for talking of any kinds of the matter in that time, automatically you will start to speak with her confidently the front of those who will be standing in the front of you. I am telling of you, you every day practice a spontaneity to using to different kinds of the words, different kinds of sentences. If you will speak exactly assimilating of different kinds of the word while speaking, then really our speaking will become very tremendous, or speaking will become exactly very splendor. You will feel very nice in talking. So this is the very good points which I have suggested of you at the beginning of this video. You must get that, and you must follow in your daily life of speaking. One day or speaking will salute of you, one day or speaking will say to you, as you have really very big confidence, you have very good speaking skills. Like this matter will start to come automatically in your mind. You are knowing already that. I mean, if you think of that, means suddenly I started to practice and I will get exactly suddenly of great success, or a grand success. Suddenly that grand success is not to come in your life day to day. You will have to practice, means year to year you will have to go to practice. One day or outcome will be come to you, and that feedback will start to say to you, means I have come to you, let's see that. And exactly that success will salute of you finally in your life. This mirror you exactly keep inserting inside of the mind. If you will keep these kinds of the matter inside of the mind, then really in your life there will not come like of our hugger muggers time. There will not come like of any higgly figgly life. This is the important point which I have told of you in the beginning of this video. You must get that. Now just I am going on the point of that, which point about I have to discuss the front of you. What is the topic? Which topic about I have told of you in the beginning of this video. That topic name is a hack driver. That is very interesting story. You all spend have to go to listen very heedfully. If you go to listen very carefully, then really you will feel very nice. Then this which subtitle I have read now, that subtitle has given in that chapter hack driver. The hack driver, that is very important chapter. Take care. In this subtitle, first of all, you will have to understand what is hack driver. Now there is telling there is a driver who is keeping off any cart, like of any hack, means which you say that means he has taken of that like of any pair, and if any persons who comes to that driver, then it's just that drivers first of all he says to any wayfarer, means he says to that traveler, if you will book up my cart, then I will carry to you anywhere. Now in this story there are mainly two characters. First of all, in this story there is coming writer, and one day now there is, and second is here Lutkin named person. Also Lutkin is known from three name: hack driver, also you can say Lutkins, and also you can say Bill Magnuson. When now the story is telling from, so there is a writer, and that writer is telling of you, means after passing of my graduation, just I started to work like of a clerk in any court, and when I went in the court, then in that place there was not given me the time for making of any what rule. There was not given to me any for making of any system in the court. Means on the place for making of any rules, there was given me of any work, means there was sent to me in any place, any places for calling of any witness, for catching of any criminal, like that. It was given to me work by the court. And he is telling to himself that, means I was feeling too very bad to call up any persons from any places, because when he went to any other places for calling of any person at that times, actually also he is telling to himself here, means I was beaten by many lupa person, by many hoodlum, by many scoundrel person, because all of the peoples were not belonging from simplicity minds. All of the witness by all of the criminals are not kind-hearted. That's why some of the people also spoke to me, means with bad language, with bad words. At that time, I felt very bad. One day, by the court, there was sent to me in New Millions village, and it was distance from the court about 40 miles. When there was given to me order by the court for calling of a persons in that New Millions, that person name was Oliver Lutkins. When that court ordered me to call that Oliver Lutkin name person, then for some time just I fell in depression, just I fell in disappointed mind. I started to think of that if I will go in that New Millions village in that city, and if who's about by the court there has been told to me for calling, if that person will not be from with good minds, then really also that person will be to me. Such kinds of the matter it was going inside of my minds, and I was thinking that how to go. After that, just I decided I shall have to go, because this is the order of the court for calling of that Oliver Lutkin name persons. I will have to go. After that, just I called the train and I reached in New Millions station. When I reached in that New Millions station, and when I got off by that train, then just I stood in that railway platform. When I stood on that railway platform, just I saw the front of me there was one man who was little bit, means who was some fat, and that person face was looking exactly like of red faces, means, and also sometime that person was laughing, that person was keeping the face like of smiling, And when I started to look the way of that person who was standing in that railway station, then after looking of that face, it was looking like of any friendly manner so person. Also that person was staring at me, and also I was looking the way of that person. That person also that person was dressed up with some dirty cloth, means that cloth was not so neat and clean, which cloth that was put on by that person who was standing in the middle of that station. When I looked at that person and also that person looked at me, then that person just is coming near to me, and that person is telling, Alexei, sir, who are you searching? And you are looking to me very carefully. What is the reason? Just I said, I have come in this New Million for searching a, a person. That person name is Oliver Lutkin name. Means there is a person, that person name is Oliver Lutkin. I have come here for searching of that person here. But when that lawyer, means actually that who is writer here, that person is working like of any lawyer. When that lawyer said, I have come for searching of that Oliver Lutkin name person, just that front person is telling, yes, yes, if you have come here for searching of Oliver Lutkin name person, then I am knowing to very well about of that person, because just his belongings from my area, and I know very well about of him. When the lawyer heard of that kind of information through the mouth of that person who was standing in that middle of that station, then just lawyer said, how to search and where that persons will have. Can you tell me any location about of that person? Just that person is telling, I am a hack driver. If you are wanting to search of that persons, then you will have to book of my cart, and by cart we both will go for searching of that person. When lawyer heard that kind of the war meter through the mouth of that person who was the hack driver, means the person who was standing in that middle of that railway station, that person was hack driver. And when he said that you will have to book a cart for searching of that Oliver Lutkin name person, then just listening of this warm meter, lawyer just is attracted the way of that hack driver, and just he is saying, yes, if you will help to me for searching of that Oliver Lutkin name persons, then so let's bring up our card. After that, just he brings up his card, means that hack driver brings up his card, and just he says, means that person who is the hack driver, actually already he was Oliver Lutkin name person. And when he brought up that hack driver, that cart, then that hack driver said to lawyer, listen carefully, I am telling of you, my dear sir, if you are wanting to search of that person, and if you will go in like this dress, and if I will ask about of him by any person, and if you will live in like this dress, then just that person will be known about of you, means I think he has come here for searching me. I think you have come from any places. I think which person about you are searching, Oliver Lutkin name persons, I think he has taken any money through of you. That's why you have come here. And just the lawyer is telling, no, I have not come here for asking of any kinds of the money through of that person. I have come from the court, and there is order from the court to call of that Oliver Lutkin name persons in that courts, because he is like of a witness. That's why I have come here to call of that person. When hack driver, means that Oliver Lutkin's heard of that kinds of the matter through the mouth of that lawyer, then just he understood of that all kinds of the matter, and just hack driver started to think to himself, okay, don't worry, I will teach of you very well. And now he is telling, means the hack driver is telling to lawyer, means you take care. If I will search of that Oliver Lutkin name person, then in each hour you will have to pay $2. Listening to that kinds of the meter, lawyer really is attracted, and just a lawyer started to think of that. Really, this person is very kind-hearted person, and also this person is helping to me in searching of that Oliver Lutkin name person. Oh, how much is he kind-hearted person? Like this meter that is being thought by that lawyer. Now the lawyer is thinking about of that person. He is very honest. He is very kind person, and now he is feeling after looking at that hack driver, he is like a funny friend. A sweetness meter that was being talked by that hack driver. He was thinking of that. He is looking like of my an old friend. Like that, the lawyer was playing for some time there. And when hack driver said that you will have to pay $2 in each hour, then just lawyer became what became a stuck one. Just he stuck one. Just he dotted one dito hack driver and said, okay, no matter, I will give of you $2 in each hour, but let's help to me for searching of that Oliver Lutkin name person. If you search to me before of times, before of 1 o'clock, then again catching of that 1 o'clock of that trains, I will be on way to city. Just that hack driver is telling, then just get in. After that, just that lawyer is got one that cart, and now the lawyer is asking of that hack driver, you tell me what is your well name. When lawyer is asking of that hack driver what is your name, then just that hack driver is telling, my name is Bill Magnuson. When that hack driver said that my name is Bill Magnuson, and before telling of this Bill Magnuson, I have told of you in this story, the person who is the hack driver, who is driving of that cart, that person is already, he is himself Oliver Lutkin, but now he is tricking little bit the front of that lawyer for earning little bit of money. Now he is swindling of that lawyer to making a hack driver, and now that hack driver is telling of that lawyer, you take care, sir, if I will be taken away of you in this city for searching of Oliver Lutkin at that time, you will not have to come the front of me when I will ask to any person. At that time, you will have to leave just hiding the back of me. You will not have to stand up, whether you will not have to come just the front of me when I will ask to any person about of Oliver Lutkin. And if you will become the front of me, then just if also the front of me, why not? There will be Oliver Lutkins also looking of you in your formal dress. Just that person will be known of all those matter, and he will be absconded. So I am telling of you, when I will ask to any persons from this area person, at that time you have not need to come just the front of me. This kinds of the meter that was apprehended by that hack driver of that lawyer. And when he said of that kinds of the meter, just lawyer said, okay, don't worry for this. You will be exactly carefree. I will not come the front of you when you will ask to any person about of the Oliver Lutkins. When just now Oliver Lutkins means that hack driver is telling, before some time I had seen of that person to walking around. Means I had seen before sometimes to walking of that person around of this railway station. I think he must have gone the back of that pretty shops for playing of what game. He must have gone for playing of that poking, and now he's taken away of his cards the way of that pretty shop. And when he went the front of the pretty shop, just the hack driver is telling the just of that pretties who lives in that shop, and he's telling, hello pretty bro, have you seen of Oliver Lutkin name persons in this area? He is telling, blinking of his eyes. Means hack driver is asking of that pretties, means have you seen Oliver Lutkin name persons in this area? When he blinked of his eyes, the front of that pretties, just pretties is also understood of that all kinds of the meter, what is the meter here, and also the front persons who is pretties, just He is telling, no, I have not seen. But before some time I had seen to walking here and there. I think he must have gone in the shop of that Gustav. Gustav means there is a saloon. In that saloon, he may have gone for shaving. After that, just he turned off his cart the way of that Gustav saloon, and when he went in just the front of that Gustav saloon, then just hack driver is looking inside of that saloon. There is sweat and there are more two customers, and now just hack driver is asking of that barbers, hello, bro, have you seen Oliver Lutkins to walking here and there in this area? And also he is telling again, blinking of his eye, because the back of me there has written of any person. He is searching of Oliver Lutkin name person. Just that Gustav with the barber there also he understood of that meter, and means also there are two customer. Just they all are understood of that meter. Thanks who are the customer, they are one of them. One of them is telling, yes, I had seen him before sometimes to walking here and there. After that, listening of that kinds of a meter, just the lawyer who has sitting just in the back of that head driver, he is going to look to every person's, means with as many peoples that hack driver is going to ask about of Lutkins. He is going to listen very well, and he is thinking to himself that, my God, for me, how much is he helping? Like this matter, it is being thought by that lawyer. And when also in that Gustav's saloon, he did not find out that Oliver Lutkins, then just he went in other location of that New Million, means different kinds of the locations, means lawyer and hack driver both searched of Oliver Lutkin, but they did not find of Oliver Lutkin anywhere. Finally, it was the time about 12 o'clock, and this lawyer had reached in New Million in morning time. In searching, the time passed about 3 or 4 hours. When that time passed away, then just the lawyer started to feel very much hungry, and lawyer said to Oliver Lutkins, actually now he did not get, that is not of any problems for me, that is not any matter, but now I am feeling too hungry for eating. Please you manage of anything. After that, just lawyer is telling, let's turn off our card the way of any hotel, and going in hotel we both will eat something. When Oliver Lutkin heard of that meter, means that hack driver heard of that cancel meter through the mouth of that lawyer, and he said that means let's turn off our card the way of hotel, and we will eat something going in that hotel. Just so that lawyer is telling, no. That hack driver is telling, no, sir, we don't eat, means I do not eat of any oily things from any hotel. If you will eat of any oily things from any hotel, then really our health system will be damaged. So I am just saying to you, you do not go to any hotel involved for eating of any kinds of a thing, because in hotel all of the item that is made to putting to so much oil, and that oil is not useful for our body. This will disturb our body, this will disorder of our body. So I am telling of you, that is not proper, that is not good for you for eating of any oily things to going in restaurant. I am telling of you, if you will give me some money, then from that money I will get prepared some food by my wife calling. When lawyer heard of that kinds of the meter, means actually this hack driver wife will cook up the food for eating, then just the lawyer said, okay, I am ready to give up you money. You say to our wife for cooking. After that, just that hack driver called of his wife for cooking, and when cooking finished, then Oliver Lutkins, means the hack driver and lawyer both went home. Going to home, just the hack driver packed up that food, and just packing of that food, just the lawyer said, Actually, I will not eat of this food sitting in the home. Today we both have visited, then we both should eat exactly going in any meadow, exactly going in any teeny hill, exactly going in any good places where we both will feel to very nice in eating. After packing of that meal, just both came out from the homes and went away in the meadow side, and in that place going, just they both had to sitting together and they both were discussing very enjoyable matter. Means the lawyer was not feeling at that moment, means what am I doing here and for what reason have I come here. Means he did not find Oliver Lutkins. That was not of any tension matter for lawyer, but he found a real friend in that area. That was the big matter for the lawyer. And now when they both finished, then finally head driver is telling, I think, sir, in this area we did not find of that Oliver Lutkin. Then I think he must have gone where? He must have gone to his home. He must have gone to his mother. And when both went again in the house of that Oliver Lutkins, and now there is telling, hello sir, when I will go to ask the front of the mother of Oliver Lutkins, where is your Lutkins? Any person has come here for searching of her son. At that time, sir, you do not come the front of her mother, because her mother is about 9 feet tall and 4 feet wide. I think that Oliver Lutkins must have hidden under the petticoat of his mother. If you will come the front of the mother of Oliver Lutkins, just he will just Oliver Lutkins' mother will see eight of you with very red eyes, and she is looking like a witch. She is looking like a enchantress. So I am telling of you, you do not come the front of his mother. When I will ask, after that, lawyer said, okay, I am following for every matter as you are going to tell to me for following. I follow. I will not come the front of our mother. Means I will leave just the back of you. Means I will leave the hiding. I will leave just hiding the back of you. I will not come the front of you when you will ask to Lutkins' mother. And just the hack driver is taken away in the house of that Oliver Lutkins. Means actually he is taken away of himself home. And when he is taken away of his home, then just Oliver Lutkins' mother really leaves him out of that door. And now hack driver is asking to blinking, hello, where is your Lutkins? Any other person has come here for searching of her son from city. When he blinked of his eye the way of mother, just also mother is understood of that all matter, and just she's answering with worry, hard matter, I don't know where I don't know where has he gone. Such kinds of matter that was told by Oliver Lutkins' mother, but again he speaks of any kinds of the matter the front of Oliver Lutkins' mother. Then Oliver Lutkins' mother is telling, what did I say you? You do not listen. I have told of you once, I don't know about of him. Where has he gone? Where does he live? About of him, I don't know anything else. Okay, you stay here. After that, just Oliver Lutkins' mother is gone inside of the homes, and from the homes, just she takes out on burning rod, and just she runs the back of Oliver Lutkins and also that lawyer. Just they both started to flee away, and they both saved their lives somehow. And finally, when they both fled away from the house of that Oliver Lutkins, then the lawyer is telling, my God, really, Lucy's mother is like of witch. She is really very danger. She is very, very danger. That kinds of the matter it was told by the lawyer. And now the lawyer is telling of that means hack driver. Now you tell me I could not find of that Oliver Lutkin name person. Then how shall I go? How shall I go to court? And tomorrow I will have to present of that person in the court for witness. What to do? But now again hack driver is telling you do not worry for that, sir. Now I have to go. Also in the farm side, means there is a farm of Oliver Lutkin. I think he will have in that farm. And also finally that hack driver is taken away of that lawyer in that Oliver Lutkin's farm, but in that farm there was not Oliver Lutkin's, and also in his barn there was not Lutkin's, means in farm or barn there was not Lutkin's. Finally, just hack driver said that what to say, sir, but I tried. I endeavored so much for searching of Oliver Lutkin name person, but I did not find then what to do. This kinds of the matter it was told by that hack driver, and just that lawyer said if he did not get, then what will you do? Okay, no matter how many rupees, means how many dollars happens for this traveling. After that, just hack driver said that I have wandered 6 to 4 hours. According of that hour, just he said that this has been our rent. After that money it was given by that advocate, means that lawyers of that hack driver, and giving of that money. Just lawyer is telling let's teach to me till railway station, and just they both are gone to railway station, and after that just the lawyer again is got on that trains, and after catching of that trains just he's come to where court. And when next day happens, and when the court start, just he presents when he is going in that court, just he is going to court fearing, and also he is thinking to himself that about of that hack driver person, means who was very best friend, who was helping in searching of that Oliver Lutkin name person, because he was like of amiable friend, he was like of amiable, he was like of immutable, he was exactly like of any bosom friend. Like that he was feeling to himself when he went in that court, and when just said, hey, where is that Oliver Lutkin name person? Just that advocate is telling you what to say, sir. Really I went in that New Million, but I searched many places, but I did not find of that person. I became unsuccessful for searching of Oliver Lutkin name person. Just that judge said this court is being dismissed because without Oliver Lutkin's this judging will not be over. So first of all you will have to present of that Oliver Lutkin name person in that court, then the case will be discussed. After that, just that judge is telling, if you don't know about of him, if you are not knowing about of that person, then I am just sending one person's with you, and that person's has worked with Oliver Lutkin name person, means the person who is recognizing of that Oliver Lutkin's, I am standing with you, and you go again in that New Million, and you come to searching. After that what happened, means who was recognizing of that Oliver Lutkin's, just that person's was sent with that lawyer, and they both again came to catching of that trains in that railway station of that New Million. When they both got off by the trains, then just lawyer is looking of that same person which he had seen when he went there. In the first time when he went to New Million, which person he had seen in that middle of that station, which face was exactly red passage person, he was exactly red passage person, and he was very tall and some tight. Again he is looking of that same person in that place standing, and now the lawyer is pointing of that person who was with him. Now let's see. Oh, this person really helped to me study very much in searching of Oliver Lutkin. When the lawyer said of these kinds of the matters of that person who was recognizing of that Oliver Lukins, then just he's telling, yes, why not, he will help of you. Why not? He will help of you in searching of that Oliver Lukins. He is himself Oliver Lukins. And also at that times Oliver Lukins' mother was beside of that high travel, beside of that Oliver Lukins. And today both were discussing with very pleasantly. Both were discussing to very warmly. Means today the lawyer did not see of that Oliver Lukins' mother and of this hard travel between there was any difference, means there was not of any disputing, means there was not of any what quarreling point, there was not of any what any bad situation in that place. And both were talking with very warmly. When both were talking, means that hack driver and that to Oliver Lutkin's mother, both were talking to very warmly to each and other. And at that times lawyer said of that persons who had come with him, now let's see that this person started help to me very much in searching of Oliver Lutkin. When that person heard of that matter, then just he is telling, why not, he will help of you, he is himself Oliver Lutkin. When lawyer heard of that matter, means he is himself Oliver Lutkin, and he swindled me, he guiled me, he wiled me, he deceived me in searching of Oliver Lutkin in person, and he earned money through of me. When he knew of that matter, he is himself Oliver Lutkin. For some time he felt bad, but from the other way also he was playing too nice, because that person was looking like a very friendly. That's why he was becoming too very happy. And now just that person's hack driver is coming the near of that lawyer, and just he is telling, which I have tricked of you, which I have deceived of you, for this forgive us. I have done search for earning. I have done search for earning little bit money through of you. I am telling you, please do not mind for this matter. You do not offend for this matter. That kinds of a matter it was told by that hack drivers, the front of that lawyer. Lawyer did not say anything else. After that, just that Oliver Lutkin is telling, okay, let's come in any hotel and let's taxi. After that, they both means Oliver Lutkin's mother, Oliver's Lutkins, and also the lawyer, and also with lawyer who had come, also the all persons took up the tea. After taking tea, just means Oliver Lutkins and lawyer, they all went in that court. And when they reached finally there, then that case again that was started. This story is over here, my all dear student. I am telling of you, if you have understood completely part of that story, then really I am telling of you. Also you try to see to telling of that different kinds of the story in your daily life. If you see to telling of the different kinds of the story in your daily life, really I am telling of you, in all of your mind we have lots of the sentences, because you are knowing already. Without strive, nothing comes. For finding, for getting of anything, you will have to explore, you will have to strive, you will have to endeavor continually, you will have to endeavor persistently in your daily life. Then you can get very great success in your life. If you will not be a true toiler in your life, then you are not to get any grand success. It is the big, it is the very great key to open of any difficult door. For getting of anything, you will have to keep what? Desire. You will have to keep whim. That's why there is called one educational line. मंजिल यूं ही नहीं मिलती, दिल में जुनून जगाना पड़ता है. मंजिल यूं ही नहीं मिलती, दिल में जुनून जगाना पड़ता है. मैंने पंछियों से पूछा, तू घोंसला कैसे बनाती हो? पंछियों ने बोली, पंछियों ने बोली कि तिनका तिनका बिछना पड़ता है, तिनका तिनका लगाना पड़ता है. I am telling you, my all dear student, if you are wanting to get great success in the life, then you will have to pick up of your education one by one. Then you can gather lots of the education one day in your life. And if you will not study step by step, if you will not study successively in your daily life, that education is not to accumulate in your life. That education is not to hoard in your life. For hoarding, you will have to afford different kinds of the thing. You will have to struggle very much the back for getting of that kinds of a thing. Then that will come in your life. And if you're not struggle, nothing is to come. That's why I tell you one more motivational line. हाथों में कलम रखो और दिमाग में बात रखो. हाथों में कलम रखो, दिमाग में बात रखो. अपनी जिंदगी का हर काम को जारी रखो. रास्ते की पत्थर तो होती है बहुत बड़ी अड़चन. रास्ते की पत्थर होती है बहुत बड़ी अड़चन मेरे प्यारो. बट रास्तों ने इंतजार करती है कि तुम अपनी सफर को जारी रखो. आई एम जस्ट सेइंग टू यू, you keep exactly in the hands a pen, and you keep exactly the concept in the mind, and all of the work you keep exactly continue. I know that the difficult of the life that is very big, but also our success is waiting. Our success is saying to you, please you keep continue your journey of success. You keep continue your struggle in your life. I'm just saying to you, please you keep continue your struggle in your life, and in coming time you will get what? Great outcome, you will get great success. This is the special point for you all students for right understanding. If you may have felt very nice after watching of this video, I'm just telling of you my all dear student, please like, subscribe and share. 40 lands again I'll visit in my next video. 40 lands. Bye bye. Thank you. Nice.